If you want to know how quick and easy it is to make your own nut milk at home, the easy way without having to soak nuts and going through that entire process, then this is the video for you. Hi, my name is Adele, and in this channel I am sharing recipes for you on how you can make your own delicious smoothies and juices at home. So today I want to show you how to make your own nut milk. Now there's a lot of people who prefer to stay away from dairy and would prefer to use nut milk in their coffee, their teas and their drinks. But also nut milk is a great basis for a lot of smoothie recipes. Now the challenge that we have with store-bought nut milks is they are often loaded with preservatives, gum and all sorts of weird ingredients to stabilize the milk. And it is also a lot more expensive than your regular dairy milk. So today I'm going to show you how you can make the cheat way nut milk without having to soak your own nuts first. Let's start with the basic almond nut milk recipe. So I've used almond butter, so please get a good quality almond butter. And for a creamy version, I've used about 3 heaped teaspoons of almond nut butter, which I've just scooped out. And then you will need about 3 cups of water, so about 700 to 800 milliliters of water. So this is what I've got here. And all you do, very simply, you add your nut butter to your blender, you add your water, you blend it all up. And there you have your nut milk. And you don't have to worry about any of the preservatives or gum or sweeteners that is often added to the store-bought nut milks. Now, if you would like a nut milk that is superb for your coffees and drinks, you're going to need a couple more ingredients. So firstly, you're going to need some vanilla extract and some dates. Now I got some of these beautiful medjool dates, and we will use this to make a date paste, and then we'll use some of this paste in the nut milk to sweeten the nut milk. Now what we will need to do first is take the pips out of the dates. Now these are beautiful medjool dates. If you can find them, please use them. You're more than welcome to use other dates as well, but these are beautifully soft. So just slightly cut them open and then take out the pit. And then we are looking for about a cupful of these dates. So I'm just going to take the pit out and just layer in the dates into my measuring cup until I get about a cupful of the dates. So now that I've removed the pips from the dates, I have pressed it down into the measuring cup, and this is about 16 medjool dates. So what I'm going to do now is take these dates and just take them out into a bowl. So it's getting quite a sticky, messy process. There we go, just taking out all the dates. And then I'm going to cover it with about ½ a cup of boiling water, just to completely soften these dates up before I blend them together. So there are the dates. Right, there we go. And I'm going to let these dates soak for about 20 minutes or so, just so that it softens up before we blend it all together. So the dates have now been soaking for about 20 minutes. So I'm just now going to take the dates with the water that the dates were soaking in and add it to my blender and then blend it up, and that will be our date paste. Just adding it in here. There we go. And let's blend this up. I think we may need to add a touch more water. There we go. Just going to take it out of the blender. There we go. Oh, that looks beautiful. And now I also have some paste for future nut milk recipes. There we go. It will keep about a week in your refrigerator. Otherwise, you can freeze it and use it as needed. Keep it in your freezer for about 3 months. But if you are a regular user of nut milk, I think you're going to love this recipe. And you will very likely not buy any store-bought milk anymore. And yeah, then your date paste will not last long in any case. I see we still have one little date here that hasn't been part of the blending process. We'll just take that out. Dates are delicious. All right, so I'm just going to wash my blender and then we are going to make our nut milk. So I just realized I didn't really have to wash out my blender because I am going to make nut milk with some date paste in. Yeah, well, but if you are making your nut milk without the sweetener, the date paste, then I would definitely wash out the blender first. All right, so let's get into the nut milk recipe. So firstly, about 3 cups of water. If you would like a thinner consistency of milk, then you can use a little bit more water. Right, and then I like a more creamier taste of nut milk. So these are about 3 heaped teaspoons of nut butter. So you can also use less. So I've used almond nut butter here today. I quite like the taste of cashew nut butter. For me, it's a milder flavor in my hot drinks, like my coffee. So I prefer cashew nut butter. My daughter loves the almond nut butter, so for today I'm going to use almond nut butter. So I'm just going to pop that in there. Right, there we go. And then, because we are wanting to sweeten this just ever so slightly, I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of this date paste. Not too much, so you can obviously taste your milk, and adjust it as you want it. And then a touch of almond extract. So very, very little, about a 1/4 teaspoon. It was a little bit more than a 1/4 teaspoon. Right, so this is going to have a very nice vanilla flavor. And then we are just letting the blender do its magic. Right, there is our homemade nut milk. Now you can take a sieve and pour the milk through a sieve if you feel like it. There we go. Nice and delicious almond nut milk. So obviously I'm pouring this into a glass jar, 750 ml bottle. Okay, I'll just put the rest into a cup. And of course, we are going to have to taste this almond nut milk. Okay. Let's taste. Nice, creamy, without any of the preservatives, and very quick and easy to make. So there we go. That is our almond nut milk recipe using almond nut butter. So please try this at home, and yeah, and then we'll chat next time. Bye for now.